That's what it looks like.
All right, welcome to the Town of Truro Schools Council meeting for September 17th. Please stand for pledge of allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Nate Van Horn,
Present.
Mark Keppel,
Present.
Devin Keener,
Present.
Madeline Bartle present.
All right, at this time, we will open up the public hearing for the proposed 2026 budget.
The 2026 budget has been advertised. I kind of went over it last meeting. Advertised tax rate is at 0.7866, 11.38 cents of which would be debt service for the general obligation bond. Just as a reminder, we do advertise high because we have to use last year's AV for that. So it will, or I know for a fact it'll be lower because we just got this year's AV, which was 5 million more than what last year's was. So.
All right, any discussion, any questions, comments? All right, close the public hearing. Move on to approval of meeting minutes for September 3rd, September 11th. I think there was just one tweak that I saw on the September 3rd one. I'll just make a correction of we met here at Town Hall and that at the Boy Scout building. Other than that, though, I didn't see any other changes.
Make a motion that we approve with that amendment.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve meeting minutes for September 3rd and September 11th with the correction to the location for the September 3rd meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion and second. I was in the middle of writing something. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, at this time, we'll open up for public comments. Please state your name.
Christy Riggs, sorry. For garage sales, are you still doing Facebook for the town?
Mhm.
Okay, I just did like QR codes, there's some at, I think Heroes, I dropped them off.
Great.
One day,
Cool.
and then Kayla's gonna do them in the, at Saturday. Saturday, so
Okay.
I can forward that, like, to you, but
Yeah,
I
cool.
didn't know if any, I don't know. I've been adding them like every day, so they're kind of late, so I don't know like when the final list will be, like print them or not, but.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you got my email, because I'm here for many of you guys. The like long one about like the hometown heroes, I had some honor flight like info in there as well.
I did see that, sorry. I
Okay.
saw it today.
Oh,
Sounded like you did it. It was my fault because of,
no, you're fine.
I
I just like.
sounded like you did a lot of legwork.
Yeah, no,
I might have missed
yeah.
that one, sorry, yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. I did speak with Kathy, and Pat actually has a meeting tonight, at the Legion, but they are available mostly on, I was like Kathy on Mondays and Thursdays. And I also talked to, Charlotte Blair. She's with, I forget the agency name, America 250 something.
Okay.
America 250 Committee, I want to say. But she is working on getting the Columbia City banners like redone, and then also starting them in South Whitley. So she's still getting additional bids for that, and she had reached out and was really willing to help out as well. So I guess at the last meeting, I didn't know. I know I talked with you a little bit about you were like in favor of it. I didn't know like if you guys
I'm 100% in favor of it. Yeah, let's,
cared or like wanted
Yeah.
to be involved or
Yeah.
like just
whatever I can do to help with it and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, I'd be more than happy to.
okay. And then I don't think Jeremy. I know Jeremy had some like feedback last time just because he knows more about the posts
Right,
and all
yeah,
that
he had
stuff.
just kind of like, had some idea to think of what, like, material type of clamps and things
Yeah.
that we used, you know, just,
Okay.
Metal versus plastic.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I
those light poles take a specific type of bracket, so,
Yeah. So I just wasn't
Probably,
sure because
probably got it down to science, don't they?
Yeah.
If we tell them what we're gonna like pull.
I think there's only like 8 of those though, so I wasn't sure. I'm sure there's more than that many veterans. Yeah. So like
We
even
talked
if
about
you-
rotation, didn't we?
yeah, so
Yeah.
the wooden poles we don't own, AEP
Right.
does.
Yeah. So you
So,
have to get permission.
right, and, yeah, so I don't know how, because most of the place, like in Garrett, they've got their own electric, they own all their own poles, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how AEP would be, because we have to get special permission to put them on the lights.
Right.
Or the Christmas lights, so.
Yeah, I know they're not, I mean, lots of, like Blackford County uses some of the Peoples because they ran out of the nice ones as well. Jay County, I think even Huntertown, I can't remember exactly, but, I reached out to a lot of them and a lot of them did run out of like the nice, it'd be nice if we had a bunch of nice posts,
Right.
but I think there's only 8, so.
What I think didn't we say last week, or last meeting, potentially like, put on both sides, and then you put it front and back, so there could be potentially
32.
4 per,
My math's not great.
it'd be 4 per pole, so.
Yeah.
What we'll do is that, let me give Jeff a meeting, so probably what would be good, just kind of get a collective meeting of every kind of buddy that wants to be involved, you know,
Mhm.
so we can
Yeah.
just discuss, get all in the same room and kind of see what the best way forward is.
Okay, so I guess you said you would be like interested in like sitting down if there's a,
Yeah, I mean, I'll help with it or whatever you like me to do or.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll help you with it.
okay,
That'd
cool,
be fun.
okay. Are you guys available? Do you know your availability next week? I guess.
Not top of my head, but yeah,
Okay,
we'd probably, yeah.
okay, I have Pat and Kathy's emails because they're also on like opposite schedules and then, what's her name, Charlotte also, so I can forward you all of that as well. Yeah. She's actually looking for somebody to serve from Churubusco on their board for the county for that.
Okay.
I'm not super sure what all they do, so I don't wanna
Cool.
advertise, but.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
for keeping up on it.
Yeah, thanks for your legwork. Appreciate it.
I have one thing, Kayla Grants. I just noticed on Facebook in one of the groups, someone had posted something about, like a sinkhole that's like right there at the entrance of like Brevin Stadium or like before you get into the parking lot. I just didn't know if anyone had made the town aware of it or not. And I drove past it the other day. It does look kind of bad. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like it could cave in at any moment, whether it will or not, I don't know. But it's right next to like the sewer grate. It's like right in the middle of the road there.
I personally have not had anybody reach out to me before, so
Okay.
where did you say it is?
You turn into Brevins for Stadium Moore, the parking lot. It's, before you get to the actual parking lot where they repaved, it's like on that thin strip between 33 and the repaved parking lot, like right in the center of that entrance. Just kind of behind the, like sewer grate or whatever that is in the middle of the entrance there.
Might be a state thing, right?
That's a state thing.
Yeah, we can let the state know. We can contact them.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
all right.
Cool.
She contacts them, she has a quick response.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Cool. You see Fort Wayne, that big old sinkhole out on Coliseum.
I did
Yeah,
see
that was
that,
like,
yeah.
that looked like a mess.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty.
Could you imagine shutting down Coliseum through the day?
I drove past.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I did see there a bunch of news.
About 8 feet wide.
Yeah, it was big. So, yeah, thanks for that.
I just want to add real
Yes.
quick, we had a successful golf outing for the Rotary on Friday. The weather was great. Thank you again for the town support of that.
Thank you. Alrighty, moving on, I did not see any old business, anything I don't think anybody
I
had.
don't think we have any.
Okay. Moving on to new business, the Legion had sent some requests for the alley there. A couple of different requests they sent, I reached out also to 46 Graphics there, Brett, just to make sure. He said he didn't have any issues with them. There's 4 of them in total. They were, first one is for 10.
One,
11, on 10 to 18,
It's just the same alley that we're talking
Yeah,
about in
yeah.
between 46 graphics.
10, 20,
Okay.
I think it's every
24,
Saturday.
and 12, 13. There's 4 of them. A couple of them were just short events. I'm not sure exactly what it was. One of them was for the Halloween event, and then like a Christmas thing. So.
Everything's been going okay with you, Dustin, with that closing? I mean, no issues or anything like that? Okay.
And if they reach out to me and need some, they usually block it off themselves. Legion always has.
Yeah.
Whether it's with tables or tape or whatever, it's just it's not.
They have
used,
that,
right?
they have
Yeah,
that
it's not
barricade
used
that they
to.
got made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They left something by that.
Yeah.
Or they sometimes park a car there or something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Coming from the back, it's mostly just people, either 46 Graphics
Mm-hmm.
or
Sure.
people working or going to
Yeah.
Legion's.
Yeah, I don't have any issue. I think it's totally fine, but I just wanted to see if you guys were okay with it.
absolutely.
I'll make a motion that we approve all 4.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the road closure application for all 4 dates for the American Legion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Alrighty, thank you much. And then we have pay app number 3 for the CCMG project.
Yes, you have a pay app here to consider.
Thank you.
Again, this is associated with Community Crossing Project, pay application number 3 for $226,013.52. As you can see the breakdown there from streets, water, and sewer. So with that, we would recommend council consider that for approval. There is a second sheet there, which really shows the cover sheet. And then I have originals here for signatures.
Any questions?
Make a motion that we approve.
A second?
I have a motion and a second, to approve pay app number 3 for the CCMG project in the amount of $226,013.52. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good on that. And then, just an update, for the authorizations.
Yeah, so a little bit on that. From what we understand, you're not applying for community crossing in October. You still can, but if you're holding, that's perfectly fine. The next application will be in July of 2026. The rules are a little bit more stringent, not as much money, but one of the items that NDOT has asked is that you have your Title VI updated. So we can assist on that. I think Madeline worked on the last one, but we just need to make sure that gets updated before the end of September, before October 1st, I believe. And then the other item is to update your ADA plan, or if you have one. If you don't have one,
We have one.
Okay, so it'd be just a simple update. What we're proposing is a simple update where we would redate it, update any of the names and dates that's changed, and basically a simple appendix where we would identify the projects that's been done over the last, 3 to 5 years since that plan was adopted. And then I think Madeline's always done the asset management plan, but that needs to be updated as well by the end of the year. The big ones are the ADA plan and really the Title VI. We don't have those here yet tonight, but we'd ask for authorization for those to be developed and for those to be approved and signed outside of a meeting by the council president once we get it done. So you can at least stay compliant with NDOT so that if you do apply in July, you can check those boxes.
So how much is that going to cost for you guys to do that?
To do that,
Mhm.
probably less than $2,000. Now, that's again, if you have an ADA plan, which I think, as Madeline says, yeah, it's a.
So who can do
And we
that?
did a Title VI update,
Right.
I feel like it was
It's
like 2 years ago.
It's a
but-
template, so it's mainly just updating those documents. So between us and then the town's done before, Madeline's done before, we just wanted to make sure that council is aware of it. You authorize those to be done, and you authorize those to be signed outside of the meeting so we can get those filed, or work with the town to get those filed by the end of the month.
And those need to be done yearly, correct?
I'm sorry.
Those need to be
The
done yearly. if we're going
ADA
to-
plan and the Title VI, they're requiring us to do them annually, and then the asset management plan's done annually.
So it'd be in our best interest to have someone from the town do that stuff. That way we can,
I'm not sure who we have to do that though right now.
well, I mean, it's CCMG, so that would be Jeremy's department, right? Is there a special certification for that?
So the asset management plan, I believe Madeline's done those in the past. I think in the future going forward, you have to be certified, but all you gotta do is attend a class, which I think that's been done. So, but yeah, all of these things would fall under the community crossing NDOT compliance and staying up to date with the various items. And with all of our clients, we can do more, we can do less. We just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah.
No, I understand. Appreciate it.
So typically, we've done less just because it's been done in the past by Madeline, but at the same time, it's important that some of these council at least acknowledges they get done so we can get them resubmitted by the end of the month. So if you do plan on applying in July, that, you're at least
Right.
those current. I think the big part is you just authorize that they get done and that they're approved outside of, we can have Nathan sign them outside of the meeting, whether it's us, whether it's Jeremy, whoever does them. But the key is getting those, we can work to whatever extent with whoever, to whatever extent to get those done here in the next couple of weeks so that,
Yeah.
And like you said, like Madeline said, the Title VI isn't a big deal. NDOT gives you a template. it's a matter of updating some names and dates. The ADA plan, it's a matter of updating some of the progress that you've done on the various street projects and sidewalk projects over the last 4 to 6 years.
You guys think it would be worth looking into getting Jeremy certified to do this?
Sounds like we got a little bit of a tight schedule, right?
Yeah, I think,
I'll just tell you right now, we did not budget to do any CCMG projects next year. So there is that.
Sure.
that would definitely affect not applying in October.
Right.
If you applied next July, that would come out of the end of next year and then going into 2027.
So we'd need to be certified by May?
Probably, yeah, next year. But it's not, the asset management plan is mainly rating the roads, you know.
Sure.
There's a good and there's a bad, and if you've done it recently, it's a better one. If it's not in great shape, of course, it's one that's rated lower. So it's just a matter of going through the class and knowing how to rate those roads
And passing the test.
and passing the test. My test taking days are over, but we got 3 or 4 seminars.
I get you.
Yeah.
So just trying to understand your timeline right now.
Sure.
So for us to be able to apply for that grant funding through that time frame, when does these items need to be completed? When's the last day that they do?
The ADA plan and the Title VI,
Okay.
those need to be done and updated by the end of this month.
Okay.
October 1st.
Can't,
That's if you want to
can't you
apply.
give a volunteer
Or-
commitment letter,
or-
then you have 90 days?
Or you can, as we got listed there, you can provide a volunteer commitment letter that says that you will get it done within 3 months or 90 days. Either one will fulfill that requirement. Still got to do it, you just have, you got a little bit of a breather to do it, so.
Okay.
So at a minimum, maybe that's what you do. You get, at least get the letter filed for the ADA and the Title VI. That way you have the 90 days. The asset management plan, you basically have until December to figure out if you're going to have us do it, which Todd can do it like that. It's no big deal.
Sure.
Because he does so many of them, or you can delegate that to somebody who can continue to do it as the town's done before. So the minimum, I guess to answer your question on the Title VI and the ADA, you can either approve for those to be updated and completed, or at a minimum, approve the volunteer commitment letter that they'll be done within 3 months. And that's probably a lesser of a commitment. That way we can bring, if you do assign it to Jeremy, we can bring him up to speed on what's involved in those 2 items,
Sure.
or whoever you assign to it. So the minimum, the commitment letters. That way, if you decide to apply in July, you're still good.
Route we want to go, or?
And then with our department, I mean, I would think that would be in Jeremy's department to go ahead and
Not sure that
take that on eventually. Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's the smartest way to do it if we're talking about making some changes down the road. I'm not sure.
So, yeah.
That's just my opinion. I mean, nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably knows the most about the streets around here. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright.
Well, I guess I would just propose that we just sign the volunteer commitment letter, and that gives us a little bit of time, and we can talk about it and discuss and see where we want to go from. Would that be okay?
Sure.
Sign that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
So then we would just be approving, the authorization to sign.
Basically,
Commitment
yeah,
letter.
just the commitment letter for the ADA and the Title VI outside of the council meeting. We can get those over to Nathan to sign. And what you guys are considering is pretty typical. Like I said, I think communities your size, there's really three options. Some communities do everything, which is what's been done in the past, or at least there's minor stuff we're involved in. Some, the point of contact, we work with them and we help them and then they finish it. And then there's some, 75% of them just say, do it. So.
Has the volunteer commitment letter changed since over the past couple years? Because they signed one in a couple years ago while I got the Title VI done.
Sure. I'm sure it's probably very similar to that. I don't know if they've given any type of stamp. I think as long as it's says it'll be done in 3 months.
I probably have a letter that you guys can sign like tomorrow.
I may make a motion that we move forward with signing our volunteer commitment. And then we can do that outside of the meeting also.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve for the ADA and the Title VI to sign the commitment letter outside of the meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll get with you and just make sure
Sure.
that we're doing.
I'm sending you a letter right now. The last one, well, the Title VI has been done since then, but this is several years old, but I'm sure it's probably the same.
Okay. Thank you. Alrighty.
You guys need to introduce ordinance 2025-13, 2026 budget.
2025-13.
Yep.
Make a motion that we introduce 2025-13 budget.
Second?
Have a motion and a second to introduce ordinance 2025-13, the 2026 budget. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Alrighty. All right, any other new business anybody has? Okay.
Nope.
Moving on to department reports. Riley, everything going good, sir?
Everything going good, yeah. Did get approved to get my class 2 operator's license. Get that through the mail, and I'll find out where I have to go. I think it's Ivy Tech in Fort Wayne.
Fantastic.
So once I get it, I have 180 days to go take the test. So
Good for you.
I'll be studying, getting that going.
Great.
Good for you.
Thanks for all your hard work, bud.
Absolutely. Everything going good at the plant, construction?
Yep, they're going to probably pouring asphalt either Friday or next week. So it's wrapping up.
Great. Yeah, good job, man. Appreciate it. Dustin, things going, sir?
Good. Oh, guys, seem to be doing well. We're just finishing up the next couple months, last little bit of training. I go to training in October to recertify my ground combatives. And then just kind of been helping, touch base with you, chamber stuff, Rotary, trying to just help out through town where I can. What date is the garage sale?
26 and 27 is the official.
So next Friday and Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. I'll put that in my calendar. Other than that, I don't think I have much else.
Dustin, I know that we've talked about your SOGs and that, and having them reviewed. And I just think with the events that happened this last couple of days, I kind of got to thinking more about that we kind of hadn't really got that far with it and that kind of stuff. I would like for us to at least talk with with Andy and that and in your group and figure out, maybe get a cost on that and what that would look like going through those. At least get a ballpark figure, because I think that's pretty important.
Yeah, I would love it. You know, and I think it's, as long as I have their guidance.
Yeah.
I think I can do a lot of the legwork. I just don't know how to write like I'm turning, right? I'm
just concerned, we're just at a point where I think that's probably an important piece, you know, to at least get an idea what it's gonna look like for a cost and moving forward. But
Are they done with all
Make sure.
the other?
I think they're getting close, so that's the reason.
They should have sent that to you, I think. So the
No,
department
I
heads,
don't think they
not
sent
yet?
one.
Okay.
So I think we're getting close. So that's the reason I started talking about it, is that we're getting close to
Yeah.
having the ordinance done, you know, so maybe this is an important next step at least.
And I don't think, I mean, ours comparative to the ordinances.
Yeah, sure.
Very minimal. I mean, I think I have maybe 30.
Yeah.
SOPs, and a lot of them don't need to be changed, right? Maybe just updated in verbiage or what they see along with other towns or municipalities our size. There's just a few that I think those, you know, probably 5 to 6 actually need to sit down on review with them and actually have them kind of written specifics.
So more of a meeting, having a meeting
Yeah, I think one
for a
or two
review,
meetings with
or have them review, have a meeting, see what needs to be changed,
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
come up
think
with a
you could-
process.
You know, as long as they can give me some guidance, I can write, and then they can tweak little pieces here to say, well, this is how it needs to be stated on the legal side of things. I can give them an idea of how.
Yeah, we can get that set up. I mean, if you were able to forward that to Andy or someone else in my office as well, we can at least take a look, and then we can set up a meeting at some point in time to be able to talk specifics at that point. But probably better for us to have an opportunity to review everything first, and then we can sit down, kind of see, match those goals there, to make sure we can get that all worked up.
I think I'd like to see at least a figure what you think the end result would, what kind of money we're talking to complete that, you know, at that time frame, at least a guesstimation.
Yeah, and that probably also takes at least getting that opportunity to see him first. And
Sounds good.
I'll talk to Andy to try to get you guys a figure before we take next steps at that point, but at least seeing that we can get a better idea of the threshold at that point.
Perfect. Appreciate that. Good. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, on to council reports. I have nothing. I met with Chamber and had a good meeting there. Just kind of going over goals, kind of where we're at right now with the different projects and things. And yeah, got some exciting things. So just excited and thankful for them, Dustin, been huge help, and then just a couple residents that are really stepping up. So great. It's been good. That's all I have. Mark, anything? I don't have anything.
I don't have anything on it.
Alan?
Nope.
All righty, thank you everybody for coming. We are adjourned.